Welcome, race fans, to MaxSpeedTV, as tonight we're doing the OP Racing Super Speedway Series right here at the Daytona International Speedway, the 2007 version with all of its bumps, all of its divots, and all of its, let's call them eccentricities. Randy, that's a big word for me.
That is a big word for you, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Anyways, Randy Post in the broadcast booth with me as well for what could be his last time for how long, Randy?
Couple weeks.
Oh, cool. Anyways, nice intro, Randy. How you doing?
Good, thanks. How are you?
We're gonna do some racing, talk about racing. Watch
Are you
these
gonna
guys
race?
rip it. No, I'm not racing.
Oh,
I mean, I'm racing in my mind.
well,
That's where
a given.
That's where the real battle is.
That's
in
a
my
given.
mind.
That's a given.
Anyways, these guys have been having fun ripping it down pit road here.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Oh well, we have been watching some practice here for a little while, and they have been working in groups to an extent, and then obviously we saw a few of them rip it down pit road. But yeah, tonight's race gonna start in the sunshine, and the plan is to have it end at dusk. But there is a small bet that we're gonna end with this thing in the darkness, and apparently there's no lights on at Daytona yet.
Daytona 07.
Correct, Daytona 07. That's what I said.
No, it's not.
That's what I meant to say.
I know.
Listen, I identify as an intelligent person, okay?
Okay.
You can't change that.
10-4.
So tonight, 100 laps here at Daytona. That's going to be 250 miles. Will be broke up into stages at 25 and 50, I believe. I'm going to remember this stuff one of these days. At laps 25 and 50, we'll see them throw the caution for the stage 1 and 2. And then the final stage will be the 50 lap dash to the end.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting. They call it the Bumpy Road 250 because, and if you look, these cars are bouncing all over the place. It wouldn't surprise me if we see a couple airborne front ends later.
It won't take much to upset these cars, as they are bumping and bouncing, and just really, you got to get up on the wheel, get those elbows up to drive around this Daytona track.
Is that a plug for Elbows Up Racing?
No.
Oh.
But it can be.
Oh.
For a low fee of $100. No?
Look, we're qualifying.
Oh, darn. Well, plug over. Alright, qualifying getting underway. Randy, who do you think's gonna put this on pole?
I'm gonna go with Dwayne Cooper putting it on pole.
D Coop getting one last race, one pole position. D Coop likes the pole. He likes to be on the pole. Got that clean view in front of him, and when he's sitting on the pole, he's a tough man to get off that pole position.
Yes, because he, as we've seen last week for this season, he's pretty good at keeping it up there and not really falling back too much.
00 machine out on track right now. We're just talking about him. Old D Coop looking for another pole position. Several drivers are getting up to speed here. We'll try and bring them to you. They're going to take a long time to get up to speed here at Daytona, as this is a restrictor plate track, and it takes them a while to get up to 180 miles an hour.
Takes about a full lap to get these things at, like you like to say, at full song.
Yeah. And what a sweet song it is when those RPMs are up there around 8,000.
Hold on a second. Oh, I thought I seen Chase Berry.
No. The Chase Berry?
The Chase Berry? Yeah, he's out on track. I don't know. Is he going to do his thing?
I don't know. He's going slow.
He's going very slow. Let's see if he whips it around.
It's looking like he might.
He might. He very well might.
We're going to keep you posted on what's really important here in the qualifying session. And there it goes.
There he goes.
He is going to rotate that thing around. Oh, he slides through the grass. That's going to cost him a point.
Very well executed.
I don't know. I'm going to have to deduct a point for the grass slide. But here he is, working his way backwards.
I think I'm going to give him a 10 for style.
His flaps are engaged. The roof flaps have engaged on the hood. I guess those aren't roof flaps. The what are those called on the, like, the official term?
Don't flip me ovaries.
Yeah, don't flip me ovaries. There you go. Chase Berry is going around backwards. Meanwhile, Alex Green is sitting on pole. Wayne Cooper a little disappointed at the moment that he is not in that pole position. And Derek Conley now moving to the top spot.
Ooh, and Dwayne Cooper in second by 2/1000ths of a second.
So almost getting his favorite spot, just not quite able to pull it off. Josh Milam in third and Tristan Walker fourth place right now.
Len McNeese is out qualifying right now, getting ready to turn his first lap.
Chase Berry's still going around backwards, and this is a proven method. His laps are actually faster in reverse.
I do believe that was the consensus.
Mark Vegas shutting it down. Vega, the new third place driver. And rounding out your top five now is Jason Kinzer. And before I can finish my sentence, Travis Elliott gonna move to the pole position with a 50.200.
Jacob Sayers out on track right now.
Who's that guy?
I don't know, never heard of her.
That's unfortunate. Anyways, back to Chase Berry.
Back to Chase Berry. Still going backwards? Nope.
He's sitting on pit road. What happened to Chase Berry?
I don't know. Should we ask him? He's obviously not driving.
Yeah, let's ask him.
All right.
He's not too busy.
Let me find him.
Lynn McNeese shutting his car down. Lynn McNeese now in fifth spot.
Chase Berry, this is Randy up in the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, well, we were just curious. What caused you to stop?
Hey, last time, superstitious. Last time I was here at this track, I did a reverse lap. Thought I'd have some fun, have some fun a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Oh, are you talking about the second lap? Oh, yeah. You can only go a lap, a quarter, before you blow up.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, we were really looking forward to that.
Yeah, well, I'd have blowed up going into 3, and then I wouldn't have made it back.
All right. Well, good luck tonight, man. Do you have any sponsors shout-outs you'd like to give out?
I'll just give a shout-out to my, Alex Spinoza for not killing me for doing that backwards lap. Teammates, JSI, all the people, Forza and all them guys helping me out.
All right, sounds good. I'll let you get back down there so you can get ready for the race.
Will do, thank you.
All right. That was Chase Berry in the 11 machine.
Jacob Sayers in the 39 is going to post the 14 quickest lap time. We do have a new top spot. That is going to Rick Seaburns in the 4. So everyone else now is sitting on pit road. We have had 20 cars take a qualifying time. We'll see if anyone else is going to roll out or not for this Bumpy Road 250.
I think it's crazy that we see that first and second is differentiated by 1/1000th of a second.
That is a very, very close time. You can't fit a piece of paper between that kind of distance.
No, and especially on this this bumpy Daytona, that's real rare to see.
Well, without all the action on the track right now, I guess that just leaves you and me, Randy, to talk about whatever we want for about a minute.
Well, who do you want to win tonight?
I want driver of the 54 machine, Randy Post, to win.
Wrong guy, wrong guy.
Oh, wrong race. That was the other night.
That was the other night.
Well, tonight's race is dedicated to a member of the league. His father was recently diagnosed with cancer. So we're hoping that they all do as well as they can, I guess. Outcomes turn out well. Never a good deal to have cancer, but you know what? I'd like to see the 4 win tonight.
Oh, you're picking the 4.
I'm picking the 4.
And
Rick Seaburns.
I was told at the beginning of the race if I picked Dwayne Cooper again, that I would not be very liked. So
might as well send it.
Nah, I think I'm gonna go a little bit different today. I'm gonna pick Goober.
Oh, there you go. Old Cody Ober and the 8 machine. Right now he is gonna be on the 16th starting spot. But guys, we gotta go to our national anthem, and we'll be back to bring you our starting lineup.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as it is time to go through our starting lineup for tonight's event. On the row number 1 will be Rick Seaburns in the 4 and the 51 of Travis Elliott. Row 2 will be Derek Conley in the 28 and the 00 of Dwayne Cooper. Row 3 will be Mark Vega and Lynn McNeese. Row 4 will be Jordan Wright and the 61 of DJ Mitzel. Row 5 is going to be Josh Milam in the 7 and Jason Kinzer in the 54. Row 6 will be Tristan Walker in the 17 and the 15 of Alex Green. Row 7 will be Ernie Williams Jr. in the 91 and the 39 of Jacob Sayers. Row 8 will be the 32 of Darren Clement and the 8 of your pick for tonight's race, Cody Ober.
Row 9 is going to be the 128 of Brad Ray and the 07 of Scott Bellum. Row 10 is going to be the 48 of J.R. Hager and the 11 of Chase Berry. Row 11 is going to be the 88 of Josh Durham and the 14 of Cody Eldred. Row 12 is going to be the 46 of Kelly Milam and the 18 of Ben Pedersen. Row 13 is going to be the 84 of Aspen Belvin and the 02 of David Overstreet. Row 14 is going to be the 104 of Brandon Beckrow and the 62 of Les Levy. Row 15 is going to be the 30 of Todd Poston and the 71 of Stephen Herman. Row 16 is going to be the 37 of Glenn Bundren, and that's going to round out tonight's field.
All right, folks, that lineup, absolutely concrete, no errors whatsoever. Randy finally learned how to count.
I've been good for a while now. Come on now.
I know. Well, I haven't given you props for that. You did it.
Did I actually? Did I mess something up? Is that why you're?
No. That's why I said it was concrete and had messed up.
Oh,
I realized I'd given you such a hard time before, but I'd never complimented you on your ability to count.
Oh, well, you see, I got a little helper thing now, so.
Oh my.
Yeah.
All right, helper things or not, here we go. Pace cars off. Rick Seabrans getting the green flag. We're underway here for the Bumpy Road 250 as the 51 of Travis Elliott's going to hang tight on his outside here, trying to get some help from that second row, and here it comes on the inside as the 28 of Derek Conley shoving the 4 of Rick Seabrans through 1 and 2.
I was watching the 54 of Jason Kinzer. He got a really good start. It was on the back bumper of the 61 of DJ Mitchell real hard before they were even across the line, so giving DJ Mitchell a massive push. Everybody's looking single or double file right now. Nobody looking to take it 3 wide. Everybody's still trying to get situated on lap 1 of 100 tonight. Like we said earlier, there's going to be a stage at 25 and 50. These guys run a half a tank of fuel all the time, so the fuel run should be about 20 laps a tank. They will have to get gas before the stage, otherwise they will run out and not make it. Unless there is a caution, they may have a chance to make it to the stage without fuel.
As we look at our race analysis, you can see that the track temp smoking hot, 121 degrees, gonna work out well here for this bumpy super speedway race. Our laps are at 100 or 250 miles. Tires, not important. Might see these guys not take tires all race long. Fuel window right around 20 laps. Pit road speed is 55 miles an hour.
Everybody's still looking double file. There is one pack going 3 wide back there. Looks like the 46 of Kelly Milam, the one. Let me find it real quick. Mark Vega and I think Ernie Williams Jr. was in there as well. Oop, nope, it wasn't Mark Vega. I'm sorry.
Regardless,
there were 3 wide.
Looking nice and stable down the backstretch. A lot of room being given here as these guys are trying to negotiate this rough Daytona track. A lot of respect here in these early stages.
Still very early, lap 4 now. Lots of racing left. Starting to get a little bit squirrely towards the middle of the pack here. Everybody wanting to look to get in position for a stage win or possibly a green flag pit stop. Still double file going down the backstretch on lap 4. There is a small pack that is single filed that has fallen off the lead pack, which can always be a decent strategy on a road like this being so bumpy. could be issues later on in the race. So having that extra cushion to slow down if there's a caution is always a great strategy to have. Ooh, and we got one going around. Looks like the 62 of Les Levy was caught up in it. Chase Berry was the one going around, and the caution is out.
The Chase Berry and the 11 heavy damage. Also the 62 of Les Levy. We're gonna go to our MaxSpeedTV replay, see if we can figure out what happened between these two here. The 11 of Chase Berry wanted to qualify backwards, but not end up backwards, as the 48 and him are gonna make contact. 48 of Hager, and then Chase Berry blinking in and out while he was crashing. End result though, heavy damage on that 11 machine.
Still early in the race, lots of racing left. So that is definitely something he can come back from.
All right, the 4 has caught the pace car. Means pit road is going to be open this time. We'll see if we have any takers for our first pit stop of the night. They can make it on fuel from here with a pit stop for sure.
Yeah, it'll be close getting back to the pits, but they can definitely make it to the stage caution from here. With it being such a hot track, it wouldn't be a bad idea to get some tires as well, possibly. But we'll have to see what these drivers decide on.
And you know, if I'm the 4, I'm gonna come down, just take fuel in this situation. I've only been out there for 4 or 5 laps on these tires. Give me my short fuel run, you know, short pit stop, short fill time on fuel, and get back out there.
Well, once we see the times, we'll know for sure what happens.
Here come our drivers down pit road.
It looks like Mark Vega is staying out.
Mark Vega gonna lead a lap there, gonna stay out. The race off pit road gonna be, oh, several drivers missed their pit box. And Rick Sebren's first one away, he did not take tires. I don't see anyone taking tires this early. Just a splash of fuel and then getting back out there.
It looks like Darren Clement is going to take tires. Cody Over taking tires. Brad Ray taking tires. A couple guys. Cody Eldred, Ernie Williams Jr. possibly, Josh Durham, Brandon Beckrow, and Glenn Bundred all having long pit stops.
All right, so Mark Vega, now your race leader. Don't know how he's going to make it on fuel or what his fuel situation is, but it will be interesting to see if he can go the rest of the way here if it stays green.
It'll be tight. I don't know if he's going to be able to make it.
We have seen them take a gamble on getting 2 cautions, but that's a big gamble. However, this is the Bumpy Road 250. Could play into his favor.
It is a huge gamble. He could have another caution, or he could possibly, something could happen to him as well. You don't really know. It's a gamble. That's what it is.
Not a gamble on money, just a gamble on a race win. No big deal.
Race wins, no big deal. Bragging rights.
Bragging rights. Stages are important. Mark would like to get a stage win here, and it looks like he's going to choose the outside lane. That's going to give the inside back to the 4. The Rick Sebrens and Mark Vega going to make up this first restart. Row number 1. Row 2 will be Derek Conley and Travis Elliott.
Everybody getting in line, ready to go. Green flag racing this time by. I don't know, KR, are you excited about it?
No, it's so hard to be excited about. this racing at Daytona. It's a, are you kidding me? What kind of question is that? Of course I'm excited.
I don't know. I don't know you. I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know me? We've only worked together for years.
Right. That is true.
Well, at least it feels like it. I'm pretty sure I've aged a lot since we've met.
Yeah. Well, while we're still under caution here for another couple seconds, I just want to say this is a huge turnout for this league tonight. 31 drivers showed up for this race. That is a huge turnout, and it'll make real cool for the broadcast and have all those cars going down the field. I think that's so cool to have a huge turnout like that. But coming out of 4, the pace car is looking to dive off into the pits. Mark Vega on the outside leading, waiting ever so anxiously for that green flag to get this thing going one more time on lap 9 of 100. Green flag is out. Mark Vega, Rick Seabrance, Travis Elliott, and Derek Connolly bringing him to the green flag. The first 2 rows. Wayne Cooper on the 3rd car inside, looking to make his way towards the front again. Not always the nicest person by getting up front, but he doesn't make too risky moves. And it looked like the 51 and the 28 were door banging a little bit, getting a little nosy with each other and getting a little aggressive. But Derek Connolly pushing Mark Vega way out to the lead. And now it looks like on my screen that Derek Connolly is almost clear of the 4 of Rick Seabrance.
But Rick gonna get a run back on the inside here as they go through the 3 and 4 corners onto the front stretch. Field on that inside lane really snaking around as the 95 had a big moment, a big blink right there. Rick Seabrance in the 4 now, coming right after the 50, I'm sorry, not 51, the 1 of Mark Vega.
Yeah, these guys are nose and nose coming through 1 and 2 right now. Looking very, very tight all the way back. Almost double file the entire field. 10 more, or I think it's 15 more laps in the stage so far. Ooh, it looks like the 7 got a little bit of the rear bumper of the 54 and almost turned him around. But the 54 of Jason Kinzer able to save it and keep it going straight. Not causing a caution, so good job with Jason Kinzer keeping that thing straight.
Go on board with Jason Kinzer as we are on a bumper cam here, mere inches off this rough pavement. Looking at the 00 of Dwayne Cooper. You can see just how much these cars are moving around here. Quite a good shot we got.
Yeah, and a lot of times when those cars are moving around a little bit, they're peeking out to get air, not only to cool the motor down a little bit from being tucked up underneath the bumper in front of the car, underneath the car in front of them, but also if you peek out a little bit, it creates a suction, excuse me, to where it'll bring you closer to the car in front of you, and you get more speed in that, so that it'll send the whole line forward by doing that.
Still side by side, several rows deep. In fact, most of this field is still right at about where they took the green flag on this restart. We have seen a few cars shuffle around here. However, the 11 of Chase Berry, who we saw get up and over on his lid a few laps ago, is out on track. Still out racing, along with the 62 of Les Levy. Those guys having to use a fast repair to get back out there.
Little bit of snaking going on in the front of the field here. It looks like Dwayne Cooper kind of got loose a little bit and got just below the yellow line, but is able to collect it and not cause too much of an accordion effect in the front of that pack on the inside line.
Field working its way off the corner onto the backstretch. Very solid all the way down the straightaway here.
Mark Vega, Rick Seabrance still nose and nose for the lead. Derek Connolly and Dwayne Cooper giving a very good push to those 2 drivers. Jason Kinzer and Travis Elliott doing as the same to the second row of drivers. Still double file, not too much three wide action going on right now that I can see.
We got one slicing to the inside. That was the 28 of Derek Conley. Now he is going to be the top car on the inside lane as he made a dive move down the inside in front of Rick Seabrans. Now the 4 is going to be behind a car for the first time tonight. We'll see how he handles this situation.
Yeah, and I know Connolly and Vega, they're good buddies, so I don't expect this to be a very, very clean decision on who's going to win the stage if it comes down to these guys. I think it'll be very, very close. They're going to give it their all for bragging rights.
We got 10 laps left in this stage. Once they cross the start-finish line on lap 25, race control will throw the caution. No trying to get the top 10 across the line, no nothing. As soon as the leader hits that line, they throw the caution. Then we'll, oh, what do you see?
So if you're Mark Vega in this situation right now, you're 10 laps from the stage, you haven't gotten fuel yet, and from our standpoint, we see zero chance of a caution happening. What are you thinking as of right now?
I'm running the fuel calculations. I'm making sure I need to make the decision. Am I pitting or am I staying out there? Either one. As I'm cycling around here trying to do that, I have to keep an eye on my mirror. I am the lead car in the outside lane. So now there's a lot of pressure on me. Because not only if I make the decision to pit, not only will I have to try and find a way down on the bottom, but to make that decision, I actually have to pull attention away from what I'm doing on track.
Right. And, you know, the decision starts back in the first caution when you made the decision to stay out. You need to start clutching it, shutting the car off, saving some fuel, and adding that into calculation, because you can save a little bit of fuel by doing that, but it's not going to be an astronomical amount of fuel. It may be enough to get you to that flag and not much more.
Yeah, and he's the lead car in the outside lane. So he's burning up a whole lot of fuel doing that. I don't know. I think maybe he might know something we don't. But time and time again, we've seen these guys have to make a pit stop even though they had a caution.
At least one pit stop per stage. I've seen them make more than one pit stop per stage. And if you add in the factor of he's on the outside line, so he's running a longer distance than the guys on the inside line. He's running out front, so he's going to burn more fuel there. It's just not the very best position for him right now. As you see, the 39 of Jacob Sayers taking it up the middle with Kelly Milo pretty wide for the lead right now.
Jacob Sayers power move through the middle. That is going to give him that lead for just a moment as the 28 of Derek Conley charging right back after him. We're still a little bit of 3 wide as it looked like the 51.
That was a 61 of DJ
61.
Mitzelwolves. He was still 3 wide a little bit, wanted to get a good push up there, but he's tucked in on that high line right behind the 1 of Mark Vega and right in front of the 51 of Travis Elliott.
Side by side through the tri-ovals, Jacob Sayers going to lead his first lap here. Kelly Milam in the 46, though, he is going to clear Derek Conley, dive down on the inside, and now Kelly Milam in the 46 is out front. Meanwhile, we are 3 wide with DJ Mitzel and the 51 of Travis Elliott. DJ Mitzel trying to find some room to run through that middle. He had a good run going. Didn't want to scrap any speed.
Wayne Cooper giving him plenty of room by driving half his car under that yellow line and still under the yellow line. And it looks like the 17 got into the wall a little bit there.
Tristan Walker brushing that wall. Everyone able to squeeze by, but that was a very close moment for this field.
Absolutely, still being 3 wide. Everybody's still right there. That would have been a disaster.
Kelly Milam in the 46, leading his first lap of the race now. Into the stage, getting very close. These guys starting to sense it, starting to make their moves. And Kelly Milam is out front.
Yeah, it's still double file. I think it's crazy we've seen a little bit of 3 wide, but the amount of respect that these guys give for each other on this bumpy road is, it speaks volumes. And I say that every time we come here, and as we see that, we're 3 wide again.
Mark Vega on the outside with the 51, trying to help him, Travis Elliott, but Elliott's going to scrape the wall, lose a lot of speed, and that is going to leave Mark Vega very vulnerable in that outer lane. He is not finding a way down on the inside yet. Meanwhile, out front is Kelly Milam and Derek Conley, teammates. Both of those are Fuel Sim Racing drivers.
Ooh, Mark Vega hits a wall. In the 48, super sideways to 17, getting on the nose of him, and they're able to collect it. Nobody going around. Ooh, we got a couple more.
The 0-2 is going through the grass of David Overstreet, and he is going to slide up in front. Heavy contact with the 104.
That was Brandon Beckrow, and the 104. Caution is out, and that's going to end the stage, KR.
Very possibly, I think it will. Yes, you are correct. Both cars able to keep going after that huge hit. We're going to back this up, go to our MaxSpeedTV replay. You see the 0-2. Back up a little bit further. Brandon Beckrow in the 0-2. 48 to 17 making contact, the 128 to 91, the 84. All those guys making contact, but they sort it out and keep going, and somehow the 0-2 of Beckrow goes through the grass, sliding his tires, trying to slow down, and gets back up in front of the field, and the 104, minding his own business, has nowhere to go.
Everybody waiting for the pace car to catch up right now, and the pace car has caught up. Derek Connolly in the lead, Jacob Sayers in second, Kelly Milam in third, DJ Mitchell in fourth, and Rick Seaburns in fifth.
Drivers hitting pit road, and our stage 1 winner is going to the 28 of Derek Conley. We'll see how he hits his pit stall. We'll let him get through his pits, and then we'll pull him up for a quick interview, and then see about that green flag once again. Race off of pit road. Everyone taking tires here and fuel. First one off is going to be the 48 of J.R. Hager. Wayne Cooper next, and the 28 of Derek Conley. And I think the 48 of Hager missed his pit box or something, because he did not stop in his pit stall.
Maybe it's a strategy.
Why drive down pit road?
Maybe it's a strategy.
Oh man, he knows more than I do.
Strategy.
I tried that strategy thing once, didn't work out.
No?
All right, we got Derek Conley, our stage 1 race winner, or stage 1 winner here. Derek, congrats on the stage.
I appreciate it, Kerr.
This race out here at Daytona, the track's bumpy. How is it out there with about 30 other drivers around you?
It's very intense right now. Everybody's trying to give without giving too much. Everybody's trying to take what's given to them without taking too much. We got 3 wide a few times there just because that's what was given to us, and so everybody's being kind of courteous right now. It's good to see. We've only had the 1 caution, sans the stage. Let's just hope it keeps up.
Well, Dwayne Cooper beat you off pit road. It looks like fuel and 4 tires for you. How's this going to play out?
We'll see. I had to take tires. This track is extremely hot. It's real greasy, especially coming through 4. Whether you're in the low side or the high side, the car is just pushing straight to the wall. So you really got to get up on that wheel coming out 4. So I definitely was going to take 4 tires. And I came out in second. I mean, I can't really complain. A 4-tire stop and only lost 1 spot.
Randy, any questions?
Well, I was going to ask him how the 119-degree track temp was, but thanks for answering that. No, nothing.
Okay. All right, Derek. Well, man, before we let you go, shout outs, thank yous.
As always, thank you all for broadcasting. Thanks, Alex, Cody, and Rob for putting this on. Thanks for my teammates for being there and us working together and get everything, you know, sorted out so we can try to win races and do as well as we can. And if I think of any more, hopefully I'll be able to tell you at the end of the next stage and also at the end of the race.
All right, that is the 28 of Derek Conley, your stage 1 race winner. Thank you very much for taking the time to talk to us. So real quick, we're going to step away. We'll set up for this restart. We'll be right back after this.
The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $100,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
Welcome back, race fans. This is MaxSpeedTV and the OP Super Speedway Series. It looks like Dwayne Cooper and Derek Connolly are bringing him to the green flag with Scott Bellum and Jacob Sayers in the second row right now. Everyone double file until they go single file back there for some late pit stops. Bumping through the corner, getting those cars all out of shape, 1 and 2 because of the bumps on the road. Making their way down the backstretch. It looks like Dwayne Cooper has half a car length on Derek Connolly on that outside line, getting a big push by Jacob Sayers. Rick Sebren's third car outside row, and if that was me, I would want that set up right there. Right where Dwayne Cooper is. Jacob Sayers and Rick Sebren pushing. It's someone we haven't talked about in quite a while. Jordan Wright running 4th car outside line right now. Josh Milam, 5th car outside line. Derek Connolly, Scott Bellum, and DJ Mitzel making up the inside line right now. But here comes Kelly Milam on the inside to help push that inside line, as well as the 30 of Todd Poston. Got a very, very dominant outside line right now, but the inside line is still forming up.
Derek Conley in the 28 leading that inside line, looking nice and straight for the first 4 cars, able to generate a lot of energy that way on that inner line. Then they get through the corner, everyone spreads out a little bit, giving some room. We heard it from Derek Conley. give and take going on right now. Hopefully you're giving all that you can and you're taking all that you're given. And we got to talk to Derek before we went live, and I asked him what his 3 keys to the race were tonight. He said, 1, you got to be patient. 2, you got to qualify well. And 3, you got to run up front. I'll tell you right now, he's got 2 of the 3 in qualifying well and running up front. And that does help you to be patient when you don't have any cars in front of you.
We do have some cars scattering in the back. It looked like Cody Over kind of got into the wall and brushed the wall a little bit. The 184 is spinning on the track right now. Off the track. Yellow is out.
Lynn McNeese going for a ride. And that car is torn up. Go to our instant replay. You see him smash the wall. I think we're gonna have some connection issues here, and we're not gonna get to see everything. You see Cody Over get into the wall. The accordion effect is everyone's gonna go around and through, and then wham! Oh my! I don't know who that was. That just came up. I believe it was the 07 of Scott Bellum. Nope, sorry, not Scott Bellum. I don't know who that was, but they came up and just obliterated Lynn McNeese. All right, guys, field slowly waiting for the pace car while they're out cycling around. We'll see if we get any more takers onto pit road. This is going to be a long stage here due to the way the caution came out before the end of the stage. So they are going to be closer to a full 25 lap run. Whereas previously, the second stage, when the caution flies on lap 25, they get that 5 laps. And then their stage is only 20 laps long. Here, it's going to be a full another 25 lap fuel run.
Yeah, unless they waited to pit until the very last second and kind of got a couple more laps under the tank before they went and fueled up again.
Derek Conley in the 28. He is the first car on pit road here. Scott Bellum and Dwayne Cooper staying out, along with Cody Eldred in the 14. Rick Seabrins in the 4. Hitting pit road.
Lots of people staying out. It looks like Dwayne Cooper, Scott Bellum, Brad Ray, and Cody Eldred staying out, it looks like. Oh, well.
All right, guys.
David Overstreet. Sorry about that.
Hey, we're going to step away for a minute, get set up for our restart here, and we'll be right back after this. Welcome back, race fans, as we are looking out the back of your race leader, Dwayne Cooper, as the field's starting to form up. The lights have just gone out on the pace car here in the second stage. We are working lap 32 of 100. This stage is going to end at lap 50. We are looking right at our stage 1 winner as well, the 28 machine of Derek Conley. So D Coop, your race leader. 07 to Scott Bellum on his inside. These guys getting ready to go. Green flag racing once again. Long, slow drive down the backstretch here under yellow. Randy, you've run in these super speedway cars a whole lot. How boring it? Huh?
Once or twice.
Once or twice. How boring is it under yellow on this big track?
It depends. I mean, if you don't really have anything to do, it's pretty boring. But like this week, when it was at Talladega, we were talking about our strategies for the entire race, and all of a sudden, next thing you know, we're lining up to go green, and it's like, oh, well, I don't know what to do now.
I always get a little bored under yellow, running out of things to do. I don't know.
I listen to music 24/7, so I always have something to keep me entertained.
Well, this race is about ready to go back green flag racing. That'll be entertaining. Why don't you take us to it?
All right, pace cars diving off. Dwayne Cooper and Scott Bellum in the front row. Derek Connolly and Cody Eldred in the second row. Green flag is out. They're crossing the line. Those front 2 rows got a massive start. I don't know what was going on with the third row, but they did not get that great of a start. Falling off just a little bit. Now it looks like Derek Connolly is going to need some help to push Dwayne Cooper out to the lead, because Scott Bellum's looking 3 wide for the lead already. Cody Eldred taking it to the inside. Scott Bellum going to the middle. Dwayne Cooper on the outside. Les Levy on the inside, second car. Nobody looking to help Scott Bellum right now, but Dwayne Cooper knocks it down to the inside line as well as Scott Bellum does.
The Dwayne Cooper started from the lead car position here, fell all the way back to third, and battled back now as the race leader, with Derek Conley on the 28, though, coming and steal a lap lead from him.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but this is so far turned out to be one of the best races I've seen with these guys. I've thoroughly enjoyed the way they've raced today.
They usually put on a heck of a show for the Bumpy Road 250 here at Daytona 07. And a lot of it is due to the fact that these cars move around so much, they want to give a lot of room. And so they do. They give a lot of room, a lot of respect, and then it puts on for a heck of a show.
Yeah, and I'm seeing a lot of really, really risky but safe at the same time moves, where if the person behind you checks up just the slightest little bit to kind of give you a little bit more room, you're going to be clear and no issues, and they're all doing that. I'm really liking the way that these guys are running. We had a little bit of issues in the first race with just the jitters in first race season issues, and we're turning out an absolute great race right now.
3 wide, way back in the pack there. It looks like the 95 of Jordan Wright trying to make something happen.
Still 3 wide down the backstretch. Maybe Jordan Wright's not a part of it anymore.
Someone blew up, spun. Someone has had a rough go here.
I'll see if I can find out who that would be. It looks like the 7 of Stephen Herman. Under his own power right now. He looks like he spun out.
The 71 of Stephen Herman. We saw his car smoking. Did not see what happened to that 71 machine. So we're going to back this up, go into our replay here. And Stephen Herman down the backstretch. You see Les Levy in the 62 down below. And then Herman's going to get turned by, look like, the 104 Brandon Beckrow. But Beckrow had a connection issue there. And I cannot find Beckrow anywhere on this replay. So back to live TV we go.
Back to live TV.
Yay!
Yay!
All right, the 07 is Scott Bellum and Dwayne Cooper in the 00. Second and first place, respectively. Dwayne Cooper, way out in front of the pace car here. Not sure what he's doing. Maybe trying to tell the pace car to go a little bit faster?
Maybe.
Now he gets it rolling. We got a few cars on pit road. Lap 37 of 100. Now Dwayne gonna pass the pace car again. So maybe Dwayne needs to know that the pace car only goes so fast.
I don't. Hold on. I have a theory.
Uh-huh.
I think he ate too much Taco Bell and he really needs to get to the pits.
He's drove past him a couple of times.
Like I said, I got a theory.
Okay. It's a good theory.
Is he slowing down now?
Yeah, well, no. Okay, no, he's not trying to get to the pits. The Taco Bell is giving him an extra boost of speed, and he just isn't ready for it.
Actually, right about where he's slowing down is where you've seen Dale Jr. and I forget who it was. I think it was Brad Keselowski that raced to the bathroom porta potty right about right here.
That was a very important race to the porta potty.
It was a very important
race. And surprisingly, Junior won it.
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Took a little trickery on his part, but he still won it.
He did.
All right, so field under caution here. We are working our fourth caution. 2 of those were for stages. 2 of them have been for incidences. 64 laps to go. We have had 13 lead changes, and right now, D. Coop and Mark Vega tied at 10 laps apiece for the most laps led, and that is now just broken by D. Coop leading another lap. Give him 11 laps out front.
I do have a question for you.
Oh, sure.
When did we start calling him D. Coop?
I don't know. Just started rolling off my tongue.
I like it. We see if he likes it.
Who cares? It's D. Coop. What's he gonna do? Make a Facebook video about us?
He's made multiple Facebook videos about us.
See? Wouldn't be the first one. And we're still here.
Huh?
It's not his first video to bash us, and we're still here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyways.
True.
Pace car's out. Field slowly working its way around the track. You know what we could do? We could talk about first 2 races we've had. Robert Payne won race number 1, and then Ernie Williams won a barn burner of a finish in our last race. So we've had 2 different race winners. We're looking at having maybe a 3rd race winner this season. Last season, go ahead.
Who won the first one?
Robert Payne.
Okay, that's what I thought. I thought I heard you say somebody else's name. I'm sorry.
It's entirely possible. I am not the smartest crown in the tool shed.
No. I was just making sure I was not hearing things.
Anyways, last season proved how difficult it was to win multiple races. And here we are again showing just how difficult it is, working race number 3, looking at a 3rd race winner in as many races. I don't even think the same team has won the race this year yet. Ernie Williams, part of the Fuel Sim Racing team, and Robert Payne is a DEI wannabe driver.
Yeah. Well, we are only 2 races in.
Sure, but the trend continues still from last season. That's all I'm saying. These guys, each week, each driver has as good a shot as anyone else out there. There is never a clear dominant driver or team.
I'm excited to go racing again.
I am too. Speaking of racing again, I did wrap up my IndyCar championship in the league that I was racing in on Sunday nights.
You can't plug your own championship in here.
First time ever. It's the first one I ever won. So leave me alone. Only time I'm gonna say it.
All right.
Hate you.
I am very proud of you. I want you to know that.
Okay, Dad.
Want to put the trophy on your wall?
I don't know if I'm getting a trophy. I don't think I am. I think I'd just get a pat on the back by myself.
That's good. All right, we are going green, and the pace car is about to dive off. Now, it looks like Scott Bellum, Dwayne Cooper, Derek Connolly, and Jacob Sayers are going to make up your first two rows, but the green flag is out once again here in the OP Super Speedway Series on MaxSpeedTV. We're on lap 40 of 100 right now, 10 more laps and another stage caution, also the final stage caution. It's the last time they will be guaranteed to have a slow pit stop and kind of have time to regather themselves. But Scott Bellum out to a huge lead with Derek Connolly, pushing him as well as Cody Elder and Rick Seabrans. Wayne Cooper first car outside row with Jacob Sayers pushing him. I don't know, those two, they don't have the greatest relationship with each other.
Well, you know, it can happen at times. Racing this close with each other, tempers flying, the red mist settling in, and then someone gets in your way, cuts you off, any number of things, and you want to punt somebody. And then when it happens multiple times as the same driver, that kind of sticks in your head.
Yeah. I know certain people have said certain things about certain drivers that, to me, I don't know about you, but they've said them to me, and it's quite funny, the little jokes that they pop at each other, actually.
Yeah, that just lets you know there's some, despite the differences, this league really does enjoy coming together, putting on a heck of a show. It's a great league to be in. They do have a couple of feeder series so that you can make it here to the Monday Night League. Not only do they have the feeder series, but they have a Friday night league that is broadcasted right here on MaxSpeedTV as well by Roger Muth. And that is an OP Racing Throwback Series. And I believe they are running the replica 2000 or 2001 season?
2001.
2001.
Yeah, it's an iconic year in NASCAR.
A lot of iconic stuff happened. Very memorable year in 2001 for sure.
Yep.
Derek Conley in the 28 though. Right now he's making his own memories. Trying to remember the time he last won a race on MaxSpeedTV, and it wasn't in a point scoring event. It was the All-Star race that was hosted at Monza Oval, and he ended up winning that thing. We got one in the wall.
You remember that? That was quite the race.
That was an endurance race for sure, but it was a fun time, and it was, as we mentioned, an all-star race. No points on the line. So Derek Conley is looking for his first broadcasted win here on MaxSpeedTV, despite picking up 2 wins last season.
Derek Conley, he's a very good driver. He's a very cool person. I just want to go out and say that I have not met a person or talked to a person in this league that I have been like, it's all right. I enjoy talking to every single one of these guys.
Except for D Coop. Anytime we talk to him,
he just complains about me picking him a lot because he thinks he's like superstitious about if I pick him, then he wrecks.
But he does.
Does that on his own.
But only when you pick him.
All right, I picked Dwayne Cooper.
No, too late. You already picked Cody Ober. As Chase Berry slowed down the backstretch here. Not sure what's happened to the 11 machine, but he is on the apron and losing speed still.
As well as Mark Vega, he's fallen off the pack and he's by himself, it looks like.
Chase Berry not coming to pit road, so it looks like whatever it was, he's got it sorted out. Getting back up to speed.
They're going 3 wide in the back there. Like a staggered 3 wide, the 51, the 54, and the 30. We're 3 wide for a second, but now the 54 backs out and takes it to the outside line.
Getting close to the end of the stage, 5 laps to go. You can tell that the intensity level is starting to ratchet up. Drivers trying to start feeling out that 3 wide situation, see if anyone's gonna go with them to that outer lane. That's the other thing. Sure, you can make that move to that high side, but what is it gonna get you if nobody goes there with you?
Gets you a whole lot of nothing.
3 wide once again at the back. Meanwhile, out front, Derek Conley and Scott Bellum. Side by side down the backstretch. Dwayne Cooper, teammates to Derek Conley, on his back bumper, giving him a shunt. And Derek Conley gonna drop down in front of Scott Bellum.
Getting quite dicey here in the last 4-ish, so-ish laps.
We got one below the yellow line. Gonna move up into clean track contact as Alex Green is going rocket launch out of the park.
I saw Josh Durham in that one, and I think Aspen Belvin as well.
The 15 of Alex Green literally launched to the moon. And we are gonna go on board for this one. Alex Green in the 15 machine. Onto the front stretch we go. Contact and launched into the air. Lands on the track and into the wall. Oh my goodness, what a wild ride for the 15 machine. That is just unreal. Like, I don't even think he hit the wall. I've seen him launch after the wall, but not after just a car contact.
I don't know.
I don't either. That was crazy. All right, stage 2 winner announced. Old D Coop himself, Dwayne Cooper. So he was out front when the caution flew, bringing an end to this stage. Jacob Sayers right now looks like he's in second. Derek Conley ending up in third. And Dwayne Cooper looks like he's going to hit pit road this time. Should be taking fuel and tires here. So he's going to pull away from Jacob Sayers there. Jacob Sayers slow to hit pit lane. We'll get a quick word in with Dwayne after he makes his pit stop here. See if everyone can get in and out of their pit box cleanly. Two cars having to back up. That was Rick Seabrans and Travis Elliott. Oh, this one's gonna light him up so bad he loses it. Can't quite see who that was. It looks like the 14 of Cody Eldred gonna win the race off pit road. Oh, I'm sorry, no, Jacob Sayers. Cody Eldred did not make a pit stop. All right, let's see if we can get a quick word in with our Stage 2 winner, Dwayne Cooper, in the 00. Dwayne, you got your ears on, bud?
Yeah, KR, I got it. Randy must have kept his mouth shut, huh?
Well, so far, but if you'd like, we can let Randy talk to you.
I don't know, dude. I got a pretty good car tonight, man. I don't know. It's that outside's working really well, but the bottom, they're giving us a lot of room. As long as they're doing that, then we got a lot of car left on here.
Now that 00 looking very straight still. Your strategy for passing the pace car and trying to show it how to get around here, how's that working out for you?
Well, it actually worked because I didn't pit when everybody else pitted in that stage, so I was saving fuel by passing the pace car like that. I cut the engine off a long time, and I actually ended that stage with 1 lap to the good. So.
Well, quite the move you made there. We were wondering what it was you were trying to accomplish there, but fuel strategy always on a driver's mind, and obviously not on the broadcaster's mind.
Yeah, well, I was trying to get some TV time too. I figured y'all show the MaxSpeed logos on the car, so.
Well, what had happened was we said you had too much Taco Bell.
I'm sorry, Randy. Alex just walked on you. What was that?
We kind of figured you had too much Taco Bell.
No, I couldn't find a Taco Bell today, dude. If you would have watched my video, you would have known that, dude.
Well, get wrecked, Randy.
Right.
Nah, I tell you what, I love this track. It's bumpy. You really have to drive it. It's not like the other super speedways where you could just go in a circle and hold the line. You have to really drive the car. So, and 00 Hot Nuts car is pretty up there. It's pretty fast tonight.
All right, man. Well, congrats on your Stage 2 win. Nice job. And any shout-outs, thank yous before we let you go?
Yeah, I got to give a shout-out to Fuel. I know I followed them last year, but I'm part of them this year. So, you know, I joined the enemy, couldn't beat them. You know, give a shout-out to y'all. And, of course, I don't know the guy's name. I'm sorry. It was a new guy to the league, but his dad is fighting cancer, and he couldn't be with us tonight, and this race is for that. So, you know, I like to send out prayers to the family.
All right, Dwayne, thank you very much for taking the time to talk to us, and we look forward to seeing you in Victory Lane tonight.
As long as Randy don't pick me, I'm putting it there.
I tried. KR yelled at me.
All right, Dwayne, good luck to you. That is the 00 Dwayne Cooper, as he is our Stage 2 winner. Field starting to form up. Let's get caught up on some things here. Final stage for tonight's race. No more cautions for stages, as Dwayne Cooper's still taking us for a nice ride here. You see just how bumpy this track is, as you see the floor of Rick Sebring's back end just modulate up and down like that car's trying to twerk.
What? Did you really just say that?
I sure did. What do you got? You got something? Let's go.
I don't think I could. I don't think I could fathom a response.
That's right. Because nobody can top the depths of my insanity.
Yeah.
All right. Jacob Sayers out front. Who else is out front? Jordan Wright in the 95.
Haven't talked too much about him.
No, he's ran a quiet race. Here he is out front, and Jordan's sporting the new location for the number that was teased a while ago. And at first I didn't like it, but here seeing it on Jordan's car, I kind of like it. You remember when NASCAR teased that? I think it was for the ARCA or something. Anyways, we're getting ready to go back. Green flag racing. Jordan Wright, Jacob Sayers making up our row number 1. And here we go, folks. Green flag is out. The 95 to 39. Who's it gonna be into turn number 1? Mark Vega pushing that 95. Those guys on the inside lane getting a good restart here. Jacob Sayers with some help from DJ Mitchell as they go off into turn number 1. Jacob Sayers, DJ Mitchell starting to gain a little bit of momentum, a little bit of ground. Josh Milam in the 7. Big wiggle, almost got into the quarter panel of Mitchell. But now here comes Derek Conley to make it a 3-car line in that outer line.
I think there's 6 cars in that outer line, counting.
Well,
counting
Derek
Scott
had some separation there. Listen.
Look
here.
Listen, Linda.
Linda, listen. Linda. Hey, fine, you call it. Jordan Wright's leading this lap. Ooh, see? I can predict the future.
See that on the timing screen. You can see that on the timing screen
I don't know
before
what
it
you're
even
talking
happens. I do. Jordan Wright lead the lap. Jacob Sayers on his outside with Mark Vega and DJ Mitchell in the second row. And I think that's Josh Milam. Yeah, we haven't talked too much about him today. Where'd he come from?
Who's that?
Josh Milam.
Never heard of her.
Never heard of her. What about Cody Ober? You heard about Cody Ober?
Yeah, Goober.
Yeah, he's making his way up. He's in 11th right now.
Well, don't worry. You picked him. He'll crash.
Nah.
All right, Jordan Wright leading another lap here. That is going to give Jordan Wright a total of 3 laps led. Jacob Sayers also leading 3 laps. Quite a few lead changes here tonight, but that is typical for super speedway racing. Jordan Wright with a big shove from Mark Vega in the 1 and Josh Milam in the 7. Down the backstretch we go. We are in the final stage here. 50 lap shootout to the end. I use the term shootout loosely.
I don't know about you, but I'm thinking green flag pit stops already. Oh, as I say that, Mark Vega goes around.
But he has gone around for a spin, and he is off the racing surface. I'm trying to catch up to his name and see, and he did tag that inside wall. Let's back this up, go to instant replay here. I'm gonna ride on board, but I didn't like the camera. You see Mark Vega tagging that wall hard. Back to the front we go. Jacob Sayers and DJ Mitchell now are your lead cars. No caution for Mark Vega. He is going to have to hit pit road, get that damage fixed, and he is in his pit stall. Hopefully he had his fast repair checked and will be able to pull away. And he is rolling again, so here he comes back onto the racetrack.
Racetracks.
Racetracks are good. I like racing. Jordan Wright looking to the inside there. Thought about trying to make it 3 wide. Jacob Sayers, though, closing the door. Sayers in the 39. Now Derek Conley in the 28. Going to dive down in front of him. So put Conley, the lead car, in the inside lane. DJ Mitchell still holding on to that outer lane with Kelly Milam in the 46, giving him a good push. Looks like 3-4 cars in that outer lane now. Looks like the 8 of Cody Ober finally starting to make his way into the top 5 here.
He's making some noise.
Thinking about
DJ Mitchell. What's that?
I thought Cody was going to go to the high side there and make it 3 wide.
He's going to make it some noise. DJ Mitchell finally out front. He's been riding in the 2nd and 3rd row all night long, but he's finally making his way out front.
Derek Conley onto the inside of DJ Mitchell. Dwayne Cooper, stage 2 winner. Right now he is scored in 10th place. He is surrounded by cars. He's got some work to do as he did not have a stellar pit stop. Lost a lot of ground, came in as the race leader, came off, mired through the field a little bit. Stephen Herman in the 71, we saw him spinning. Right now he is scored in 12th place. So a good recovery by the 71 machine. We go on board with Squirmin' Herman himself. Love that logo on the front of that thing. That's just cool. Got the pistols, got the skull, even got a cowboy hat. I like cowboy hats. I have a couple myself.
Yeah.
Look, that 4-car's still twerking. Now it's even shaking back and forth. It's trying to seduce me. It won't work. Although it is a Chevy, it might. I have low standards. Meanwhile,
a little bit of pushing around going on up here. Looks like Tristan Walker's trying to take it 3 wide, possibly.
Besides that, the 8 of Cody Over's out front. Oh, big contact. The 17 and DJ Mitchell's going to go around collecting the field behind him. Cody Over's going to get away from this one cleanly. Stephen Herman involved. Todd Poston involved. Aspen Belvin trying to find a way through. Big pile up that started out front. Tristan Walker in the 17. Looked like a net code issue. Tagged Derek Conley. Derek Conley got into DJ Mitchell. Field goes scattering. Holy cow, what an incident that was. Kelly Milam involved. A 48 machine getting a piece of it. A J.R. Hager. Man, oh man. What a pile up that was.
Big wreck.
You know what? Why use many word when few word do trick?
Yeah.
All right, cars down on pit road. Cody Over hitting his pit lane. Got to hit his pit box cleanly here. Don't overshoot it. And he does a little bit. Backs up again. That is going to cost him a whole lot of time. And the 17 is going to be the first one off pit road.
Even Overstreet. Oh wait, he's dead. No, he did. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, the scoring's a little messed up. Overstreet is on pit road, but is showing as the race leader.
That's so weird.
Alex Green in the 15 is behind the pace car, but Alex Green, who launched into space just a few laps ago, he is still scored 1 lap down. Looks like Mark Vega was the wave around. So Alex Green, now the first car 1 lap down. Last on pit road 11 laps ago. He could take the wave around and get back on the lead lap. Man, he's gonna need another caution because he is about halfway through a fuel run. I don't know if he'll pit here or not. Oh man. Still shy of having enough fuel to make it to the end.
We got 40 laps left.
He is gonna stay out. I think he could stay out and do this on 1 more pit stop. It would be. He's gonna need some help.
He would need a caution, like right meow.
We are under caution, right meow.
No, he needs another caution, like right after this one.
So what you're saying is his chances are not all nimbly bimbly?
Not all nimbly bimbly.
All right, well, Tristan Walker in the 17, who we saw part of that big pileup, was the first car off of pit road. able to use a fast repair, get back out there and do it before anyone else. So your race leader is Tristan Walker.
You know, I had a thought.
Oh, has lightning struck your brain?
You know what is all nimbly bimbly?
No.
My heart. It's almost Christmas time.
Ooh. Speaking of Christmas time, this is the last race for OP Racing this year, as we will be off not only for Christmas, but also for New Year's.
Say what?
Yep.
Well, I just want to wish you and everybody else a merry, merry holidays.
Well, Merry Christmas, Holiday, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah. What's the other ones? Krampus?
Krampus is not a holiday. That's a figure of your imagination.
A holiday.
Yeah.
Nakatomi Plaza. Hans Gruber.
Who dat?
Yippee-ki-yay.
No, stop it.
Alright, lights are out on the pace car. Alex Green is going to take the wave around. He has got to hustle that thing and get in a line before we go green flag. Although he could time it. If you were tricky, you could time it.
Not a very good idea. I tried it this week.
What happened?
I lost.
Oh, well. You know what they say, there is no such thing as bad ideas, just good ideas executed poorly.
Yes. Yep.
Well, I mean, think about it. There really is no bad ideas. Just good ideas that are poorly executed.
There's some pretty bad ideas.
No.
Oh, yes.
It's like the saying, there's no stupid question, there's no bad ideas.
There are bad ideas. I've done a lot of bad things. I've had a lot of bad ideas. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
You mean like joining me in the broadcast booth?
No, I injured myself with a race with a car.
Yeah? No,
Yeah.
that's a good idea, just executed poorly. How many girls were watching?
My buddy's mom.
Okay, so one. That's fine. At least there was one.
Yeah, but we're going green.
All right, take us away.
All right, pace car should be diving off here any second. Scott Bellum and Tristan Walker on the front row. Dwayne Cooper and Cody Eldred on the second row. Oh, I mean Cody Ober, not Cody Eldred. Green flag is out. Tristan Walker has the lead by a nose. Scott Bellum with a big charge. In following him is Dwayne Cooper. Following Tristan Walker is Cody Ober, followed by Cody Eldred. There's too many Codys.
There are a couple Codys.
Making their way down the backstretch on lap 64. Double file right now. Everybody's still settling in. It looks like Tristan Walker wants to make his way to that bottom line, but is not allotted any room for that right now.
We ride on board with the 17 machine, looking out the back of this field, and you can see everyone's still single file. We got one slicing to the top there, a little far back, but I believe that's Jordan Wright in the 95 who just made that move. See Les Levy in the 62. Caught up in an earlier accident. Nice recovery by him as he is now sitting inside that top 10 position. Les Levy right now in 6th spot.
Still double file making their way into turns 3 and 4. Not too much going on right now. Still 35 laps to go. I'd say in 10 laps we should start seeing these guys hit-ish, 10-ish, 15, I don't know.
Tristan Walker, Scott Bellum still out front, leading our inside and outside lanes. Wayne Cooper pushing the 07, Cody Ober pushing the 17. Cody Ober and Cody Eldred, the 8 and 14. Darren Clement and the 32, a rookie here. Right now, he is the highest running rookie in the OP Racing Series. David Overstreet, another rookie. He is all the way down in 21st spot. We do have 3 rookies in the field tonight. The 128 of Brad Ray, the 3rd rookie. He is packed up and has gone home. Right now, he has scored 31st. Last place in our finishing order. Another car that has gone home, that is the 37 of Glenn Bundren. Then I'm not sure, but I believe Brandon Beckrow and Josh Durham both have packed it up and gone home. Oh, big contact between the 62 and 7.
7 losing lots of speed, making his way back.
Big moment there, and we got one going way up high. That is Darren Clement in the 32, but he is going to slot in here right in front of Jordan Wright.
Everybody's quite like spread out. Not too many people right on the back bumpers like we've seen all night. And look at Chase Berry back up in the mix of things, up in 8th place.
Chase Berry into the mix after going airborne and literally landing on the moon. Or I'm sorry, that was Alex Green who landed on the moon. Chase Berry went airborne and landed on his lid as one of the first incidences that we had.
Number 32 just blinked out.
Yeah, he did.
Came
Big
back
moment
in.
there.
Yeah,
that's something you want to
like...
do here on a super speedway track.
Look at that, Chase Berry taking it up to the wall.
Oh, big contact. Cody Ober involved.
Lots of them. All of them. Lots of peoples.
Lots of peoples. Derek Conley involved. Darren Clement, 51 machine of Travis Elliott. Jacob Sayers getting a piece of it as well. Big pile up coming here through turns 1 and 2. Go to our MaxSpeedTV replay. As you can see that Chase Berry in the 11 working that outer lane. The 14 and the 8, both Codys make a little bit of a bump draft move in the corner, it looks like. And then the field with nowhere to go is just going to pile in. Big contact here. One more time from the nose of Jacob Sayers. As you see, they go into turns 1 and 2. Sayers on the bottom here. The crash happens up front. Jacob recognizes it immediately, gets off the throttle. Contact with the 62 of Les Levy. And Jacob able to pick his way cleanly through here. So good accident awareness between Les Levy and Jacob Sayers. All right, well, pit stops happening once again. The 17 of Tristan Walker, first car on the pit road. This very well could be the last pit stop. No, we're still...
No.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. With enough yellows, anything's possible.
One more yellow and they'll make it.
As Tristan Walker is going to overshoot his pit box. That is going to cost him some time here. And Cody Eldred on and off pit road very quickly. Several other drivers piling into their pit stalls. One driver who did not pit was Ben Peterson. He is scored as your race leader right now in the 18. You have some cars behind the pace car here. That is Derek Conley, Kelly Milam. Those guys are mired back in the field here. Way down the scoring charts.
Man, this is going to be a crazy finish. And is it Peterson? I'm
going with Peterson.
Okay. Either way.
Pedersen.
Leading the race last week. Made a bad shift. Lost the race. Leading the race right now with 30 to go. Can he do it?
Yes? Is this
Think
a rhetorical question?
No.
Oh,
Not rhetorical.
I gotta think on this. While I think on this, we're gonna step away for a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as Ben Peterson is our race leader. Todd Poston in the 30 machine on his outside for this restart. And Randy, I don't know about you, but I feel like a little bit of crank it up.
Love me some crank it up.
Here we go to green flag, guys. And just as we go to crank it up, the caution flag is going to fly. Field slowing it down once again. Randy, did you see what happened there? I have no idea what the caution was for.
Not one clue. I'll do some little research here. Let me see.
Let me know what you find. We'll try and bring it to you. But that was a very quick caution. I didn't see any cars out of shape.
It was the 02 of David Overstreet.
David Overstreet in the 02. All right, let's back this up a little bit. Let's see if we can figure out what happened here.
I think,
he
got out of shape right before the line, and
I went back a little far.
it's right at the start-finish line.
Darren Clement gets punted. David Overstreet, big accordion effect on this thing. Holy cow, Les Levy. Mark Vega doing some excellent accident avoidance. There you go. That's what happened on that restart. Now we got some more cars coming down pit road here. Ben Peterson in the 18 hitting his pit lane. Who's going to stay out? Looks like almost everyone's coming down pit road, feeling they'll have enough fuel to make it to the end this time.
Possibly.
Tristan Walker in the 17 staying out, along with the 14 of Cody Eldred. I think they're going to need help from another caution.
That's what I'm thinking right now. Thinking that they're going to need help.
All right, well. Ooh. See Derek Conley almost take out someone? I mean, that never happens.
Never.
I was under caution even. Trying to take out your boy.
Who? G-Ober?
Yeah.
Don't wreck Goober.
Yeah, don't wreck Goober. Randy will get upset.
Yeah.
Whine and cry. All right. Before we go too far into reminiscing, we're going to step away, guys. We'll be right back after this.
The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $100,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As the field is formed up behind the pace car, we are working our 8th caution of the night. 25 laps under caution, 22 laps to go, 30 lead changes, and Dwayne Cooper has led the most laps so far tonight with 14 laps led. Mark Vega sitting at 10, but right now Cody Eldred is your race leader. Tristan Walker in the 17 scored in second on his inside. For our restart here, the 14 is the control car. The 51 of Travis Elliott and Jacob Sayer is going to make up row number 2 here for this restart. We'll be taking the green flag with 20 laps to go. And I'll tell you, this race, as always, with the OP Racing Super Speedway Series, has been unpredictable from start to finish.
Absolutely has.
Well, I'll tell you, we're going to try this one more time. Let's do this start. Crank it up as the green flag flies.
the OP Super Speedway Series at Daytona 07, the Bumpy Road 250. We hope you enjoyed that crank it up session. We're on lap 83 of 100 right now, and we could possibly see some green flag pit stops here soon, because some of these guys are going to have to pit, I think. We're seeing a little bit of 3-wide action mid-pack right now. Travis Elliott leading this race with Tristan Walker, Wayne Cooper, and Cody Eldred in the front 2 rows. Looking at the field, we got a couple cars with a little bit of damage still from a couple wrecks ago, but still hanging on and still doing good things out here.
We're going to go on board with the 4 of Rick Seabrans as he is looking to the middle here. Maybe thinking about trying to make it 3 wide, but no, he's going to tuck in behind the 39 of Jacob Sayers. These cars work their way through these bouncy turns in 3 and 4. I got to tell you, that 4 of Rick Seabrans, I picked him. He's here inside a position to strike. But I think I'd like to see him out front, because I believe business is going to pick up and this is going to get hairy.
I don't know, Dwayne Cooper's in a really good position right now to strike per se. I think he could make some damage happen.
Dwayne Cooper in the 00 be looking for his first win this season. That 00 has been out front for 14 laps. So far he has been the most laps led with 14. That just goes to show you how many different leaders we have had here tonight. And Dwayne Cooper in a position to win this thing. It would be our 3rd different winner in as many races. What a good Christmas present that would be for him or anyone who picks up this win this last race here of the year.
Ooh, 3 wide. Couple rows back for, it looks like Jacob Sayers was Rick Seabrans and Josh Milam, but now it's the 18 of Ben Peterson. We did get clarification on that. It's Ben Peterson.
Told you. Dude, never would have listened to me.
Sure. Yep.
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 Okay.
All right, Boomhire, what do you think about the finish of this race? We got 14 laps to go.
Dangle, and we're going to crash. Dangle, dang.
Yeah. As my dad used to say, dangle, kids, messing with the radio.
Yep. Oh, yep. Contact! Ooh, there he is! Big wreck in front of the field. Wreck. Cody Eldred involved. Scott Bellum going up and over. Chase Berry getting caught up in it. Jacob Sayers in the 39. Ben Peterson in the 18 going up and over. That's a big oof moment. All the air has left your lungs. You just got punched in the gut if you were one of these race leaders. Oof. Oofta. Oh my. Let's back this up. Let's go to our instant replay here. You see the 51 make contact. Lots of cars going up and over here.
Laps to go.
Rick Seabrans plowing underneath the 18 of Ben Peterson. Full speed, here we go. Try that one more time as that person just blinked out. That really messed things up.
Just a wee bit, just a tad bit.
A couple cars got caught up in that one. All right, so I'm gonna have to ride this out for a little bit as I back this up a little too far this time. And you see the cars piling in. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Why'd it go back? Even Christmas. program we use for these broadcasts isn't the smartest. I like to call it Randy Post every now and then.
That's so weird. I like to call it Randy Post too.
What am I gonna do without having you around on Monday nights?
I don't know, man. What are you gonna do? You're gonna have to pull in John Platt.
Never heard of her.
Me neither.
All right, well. Dwayne Cooper in the 00 out front.
But is he really?
I think so. I think he squeezed through there. It looks like he's got a little bit of damage on the right front.
Ooh, it looks like Josh Byland might have gotten speeding. He stopped on the apron of 1 and 2.
All right, so field gonna have to be reset. We're gonna take a moment, catch our breath, and settle in for the finish of this thing. Guys, we'll be right back after this.
Welcome back to MaxSpeedTV with the OP Super Speedway Series. We've got 10 laps to go in the Bumpy Road 250. I don't know about you, KR, but I'm thinking this is fixing to be one of the closest finishes we've had in a while.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see a epic battle here. as long as we stay green, this really will shape up to be quite a stellar race to the end here. These guys, they all want to get a win. This is kind of becoming the prestigious event, the Bumpy Road 250 for these guys. And as the race is winding down, we're starting to see a little bit bolder moves that aren't necessarily working out. And we're starting to see these guys try and push in the corners here.
I think it's either going to be big junk or really close, but Wayne Cooper, Josh Milam bringing them to the green flag with DJ Mitchell and Todd Poston on the second row. Green flag is out, 9 laps to go at the stripe.
Inside.
Like
go ahead.
All right, looking like a couple of cars in the front row got a little bit of damage from that last wreck, but they're still chugging along. It looks like Todd Poston is, oh, DJ Mitchell's going around. That's going to bring out the caution. Big junk on the backstretch.
Still crashing as Derek Conley got into the back of the Kelly Milam as they were trying to avoid that. Alex Green stopping on the backstretch there. He's got some damage. Gonna back this up, go to our MaxSpeedTV replay. Let's look off the nose. You see DJ Mitchell getting sideways, collecting several drivers. Oh! Milam hard contact with what it was hard to see the number. I don't know who that was. A big pile up. Try another point of view here. DJ Mitchell looked like he got a bumper hook from J.R. Hager. Alex Green not launched into the space this time, but did suffer some extensive damage.
Yep.
And it looks now your race leader will be the 00 of Dwayne Cooper still. Josh Milam in second and Todd Poston in the 30 machine in third. Or is it, I'm sorry, Josh Milam might be the race leader now.
I think we still need to get it settled out before anything crazy happens.
Well, I'll tell you what.
We're gonna have about 4 laps to go at the stripe, I think.
I think so. Well, so much for a solid sprint to the finish with 9 to go. We're going to have a solid sprint to the finish with about 4 to go.
Yeah. Next flag will end it.
One way or another, that's for sure.
Yep.
Unless it's the white flag. That won't end it.
Yeah, kinda does. I mean, if you think about it.
Do you think about it? White flag. White flag
whatever.
just means there's 1 lap left. Caution flag will end it. Listen here. Now we're being too technical.
What?
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 Is that cool whip or cool whip?
Still can't say it right. You've had a week to practice and you still can't say it right.
No, I can't.
That's okay.
You do it for me.
Whip.
See? So much better. Now, if I practice, what more use would I need of you?
Yep.
Exactly. Well, I'll tell you guys what.
I tell you what.
7 laps to go in this thing. And I don't know, man. Dwayne Cooper, very stout, very strong. The 4 Rick Seabrans, I picked him. It looks like this most recent deal has gotten him tied up a little bit.
Oh, hold on. Timeout. T. Talking about playoffs here. 2 drivers that were picked by us. Are right next to each other.
I see that.
Yep.
Yeah, and my driver's out front of our picks.
Okay.
Yep. And your driver looks like he can't maintain his car. It's damaged. The 4 machine looks a lot straighter than the 8. I'm just saying.
It'll be okay. It'll be okay. I'm just saying. We talking about playoffs?
Playoffs. Is your team in the playoffs?
Fix it.
Who's your team?
I don't want to talk about it right now.
Oh. Well, alls I know is that football happens on the weekends during the winter, and I don't need to watch the games anymore because everybody in my Facebook feed, I can tell when we're losing because alls they do is whine and cry about the refs. If
Do you
we're
say
winning,
we're as in like the St. Louis, or used to be St. Louis Rams?
no, just anytime the any team is losing, just watch your Facebook feed, and it's nothing but complaints about the refs.
Yeah, I know.
And when they're winning, they're like, "Oh, it's such a good time."
Yep.
But losing, it's the refs are terrible people.
Yep. Yep.
It's not. Why waste a couple hours watching several millionaires chase after a gas bag?
A gas bag.
It's not that fun.
I think it's fun. I like it.
Well, field forming up. Josh Milam on the inside, Dwayne Cooper on the outside, but that's the race for the lead. But I'm really starting to become more interested in the race between the 4 and the 8.
I think I am too. A little bit.
Just a little bit. Hey,
Don't say it.
what do you say we put a wager on this?
What are we talking?
You go to road trip, and I'll stay and do broadcasts if whoever wins.
I'm going on a vacation anyway.
Well, there you go.
All right, whatever.
Friendly wager.
Friendly wager it is.
Meanwhile, Josh Milam and Dwayne Cooper are going to make up row number 1 for what will be our final start here tonight. The 30 of Todd Poston and the 71 of Squirmin' Herman will make up row number 2. Todd all over the back bumper of the 7, and Squirmin' Herman not yet formed up. It is a few seconds before we go green here, but I think that the 30 is going to be a lot more aggressive than the 71 will be here on this restart.
I don't know. I've seen Squirmin' Herman make a little bit of a push, and the green flag is out. Josh Milam gets a good jump, but he is also damaged, so a lot of that front pack got quite a bit of damage, so this will be an interesting finish. Next flag is going to end it, whether it's the white flag, the checkered flag, or the yellow flag.
All right, Josh Milam on the inside got a nose on Derek Conley in the 00. Very important to stay out front because, as you're saying, a caution flag could fly at any point in time, and that will end this race, and it will be scored off of where you are in the running order. And there it is. We got cars in the wall. No yellow flag just yet.
No caution.
Oh, and Todd is going to spin Josh Milam. Dwayne Cooper getting part of it. Cooper going up in the air, and Squirmin' Herman in the 71.
I think Squirmin' Herman just won it.
Squirmin' Herman in the 71 out front. And it looks like you are going to get to go on your vacation because the 4 Rick Seabrans was caught up in that. We're going to go to our MaxSpeedTV replay. We see the 51 getting involved in the accident at corner entry. Josh Milam, Todd Poston getting caught up. Rick Seabrans going around here. Dwayne Cooper in the 00. also caught up in this. DJ Mitchell charging through there with a full head of steam. Ernie Williams, last race winner, caught up in this as well. But the 71 of Squirmin' Herman, 3 laps to go. This race is going to finish under caution, and he is going to be your race winner, barring any unforeseen fuel issues.
Yeah, I think this is going to be the end of it. I'd really hate to see Squirmin' Herman run out of fuel.
Oh, he should have plenty.
Oh yeah.
Should be good, but you never know what these crazy crew chiefs / drivers have come up with strategy-wise. But oh my, little post-race activity.
Oh,
as Dwayne Cooper, and that really wasn't post-race. That's not going to go over well by the admins.
Wow.
Well, alrighty then. So Squirmin' Herman's still going to win this thing. Derek Conley in the 28 getting a free pass here.
At least Todd was still able to drive, you know, that, wow.
So, that just happened.
Wow.
We'll be hearing about that in a few minutes. Looks like the 30 of Todd Poston was able to get it straightened out. Got back into second place here. So good for Todd in some aspects. But he has obviously drawn the ire of Dwayne Cooper.
Yeah. That, wow. I'm honestly speechless.
Well, that can happen sometimes. We talked about the red mist settles in. You get upset with a driver and your adrenaline's high. Decision-making skills aren't always the best.
No. Clearly.
Squirmin' Herman now, final time around in that 71. Gonna pick up his first win of the season. Some might say he lucked into it, but I'll tell you, he had a solid run going. He was in position for this to happen, or to strike out and make a charge for the win. So congratulations to him. Looks like Cody Ober's gonna finish in third, and the 30 of Todd Poston finishing second. Lynn McNeese fourth, and rounding out your top 5 will be Tristan Walker in the 17. Someone was rooting for Tristan Walker. A top 5 finish, not a bad deal here. Todd warming up the tires. He's thinking about maybe trying to go green flag racing one more time.
Yeah. Or he's on a headhunt.
Maybe he's just trying to stay nimble, stay limber in case anyone else comes charging at him.
Nimbly bimbly.
All right. I'll tell you, this was a wild, bumpy road 250 here tonight. Final time on the front stretch. Todd's still thinking we're going back green flag racing. That's okay. Maybe got a screw rattled loose. It can happen. But your race winner is going to be the 71 of Steven Squirmin' Herman, getting it done out here tonight for race number 3. Great Christmas present for him, as he is gonna win this thing. And what is a stellar paint job. kind of camo paint is that? Yeah. All right. Well, Randy's taking a quick nap. He'll be back momentarily.
I'm sorry. I'm still like there's so much going on right now.
Oh, sure is. There sure is. Gonna be interesting to see how this plays out in the next few days.
Yeah, I'm seeing all sorts of different things that are just hoping we get to talk to these guys.
Yeah, hopefully we can get a chance to talk to our top 3 finishers as they are working their way down. Guys, we're gonna step away from the microphones, set up our post-race show, and we'll be right back after this. All right, guys, welcome back. We have caught up with our top 3 finishers, and tonight we're going to start with our race winner, the 71 machine. That is none other than the famous Squirmin' Herman. Man, how'd you do that?
Man, just got a little lucky, but to get up front with some fuel strategy, 3 wide Outlaw Motorsports did a good job getting that strategy, get us up front.
What a great race that you had going for you. A solid run. Seemed like you got into some trouble early on. How did that change your strategy? Did it change your strategy? And what did it take to get to the front after that?
Man, just kind of want to stay in back for the first 2/3 of the race, just stay out of trouble. Still got caught up once, but got in the middle of the pack. Fuel stop towards the end put us up front, and that was it.
Well, great run, great job out there tonight. Any sponsors, shout outs, thank yous you'd like to give?
And I just want to thank 3 Wide Motorsports and Outlaw Motorsports for having me on board. It's been a good team, fun to race with them.
Well, man, nice job out here in the Bumpy Road 250. A great Christmas present as we're going to be off for the next 2 weeks. You're going to have a long time to think about this win.
Yeah, it's always good to hear your voice, KR. Really good.
All right, man. Well, we're going to let you go. And thank you for sticking around, taking the time to talk to us.
No problem. Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate that work.
You're welcome. That is Squirmin' Herman in the 71 machine winning the race here tonight. And Randy, you caught up with our 2nd place finisher.
I have caught up with the 2nd place finisher. Todd, how was that one?
Oh, it was interesting right up until the end. I got to say that.
Yeah, that was very interesting to say the least. Walk me through what you thought all race. We've seen you in different positions from the beginning to the end. What was your strategy tonight?
No, the strategy at the beginning was just to run the rear and not get into an accident, but that didn't seem to work out. And there at the end, just pushing the 7, got him in the corner a little bit and turned him, throwing apology to him. It's not how we wanted to finish 2nd.
No, I mean, it happens. It really does. I mean, we've seen some issues. Everybody had damage. There might have been a piece of the car hanging off that just clipped them a little bit. You know, things happen, man.
Yeah, well, and throwing an apology to the 00, I know he was a little frustrated, as people could see.
Absolutely. But we're gonna keep things rolling here. I know you guys have a meeting to get to. So would you like to get any shout outs or thanks to anybody?
Yeah, I just want to give a shout out to 3Y Motorsports and Outlaw.
All right. Well, congrats again on the second place finish, and I think KR's got up with the winner tonight.
The winner. He
I
finishes.
wish I was the winner.
Oh, sorry, third place. Third place. I'm sorry.
He finished
No, I'll
third.
take the win. I'll take the win.
Hey Cody, you won. You won the friendly bet between me and what's his scrub over here? I forget his name. He's not important. Anyways, nice job finishing third out there. The car looked a little worse for wear at several times here tonight. Tell us a little bit about your race.
Well, it was a very up and down race. I ran in the back most of the time, and then the fuel strategy kind of got us up to the front. And then avoiding that last wreck, going high when all the cars were like wrecking low, that just got me into the third place position to end it.
Well, nice job out there. And this season, right now, before the points are factored in, you came into this race fourth place. So you're having a good start to the season, and here another top 3 finish for you. How is this building momentum for you, and what are you going to do in the next year, the 2019 year, now that we're off for 2 weeks, and then come back once again?
Well, I'm hoping to carry this momentum going forward, and hopefully I can dominate a little bit and bring home the championship this year. I came up short last year, and don't want to come up short again.
All right, Cody. Well, before we let you go, any shout outs or thank yous you'd like to give?
Well, first and foremost, I'd like to thank y'all for broadcasting. This race wasn't our greatest race, and things will be addressed that happened during the race. But yeah, thank y'all for broadcasting. Y'all always do a great job every single race. And I mean, that bet, any bet that takes money out of your pocket's a good bet for me to win.
Well, I'll tell you, me and Randy, we deal in imaginary dollars, and I just gave him $1 million.
Yeah, let's just say I was going on that vacation either way.
So Cody, congratulations on your third place finish, man, and good luck to you, and I can't wait to see you guys here in the next year. I guess it will be.
Look forward to it.
All right, that was our third place finisher, Cody Ober, in the 8 machine, getting it done out here tonight, surviving a wild race and picking up the win between the broadcasters. So Randy, all that's left now is just a little bit of chit chat about the race and then the results.
Yeah, I thought tonight's race was it started out really good, and you could see the tempers flare. It almost turned out like a Bristol race.
Yeah, you're not wrong. The tempers really did kind of get heated. We started out calm, saw just a few bumper hooks that brought out some cautions, and but no one was really intentional about trying to make moves or make stuff happen. And I thought this was a very exciting race, start to finish. I hope you fans out in YouTube world did as well. If you enjoyed the race, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. The drivers, league owners, and Randy's ego all needs that help.
Well,
yeah, sorry, I had to throw you under the bus. You're gonna go on vacation. You're gonna need something to watch.
True.
All right, and our results, Randy. If you want to take us through the top 15.
All right, bringing home the win tonight is the 71 of Steven Squirmin Herman.
You know what? He might need to become known as Steamin' because he steamed through the field. I like it.
Yeah, possibly. Second place is going to be the 30 of Todd Poston. Third is going to be the 8 of Cody Ober. Fourth is going to be the 184 of Len McNeese. Fifth is going to be the 17 of Tristan Walker. Sixth is going to be the 61 of DJ Mitzel. Seventh is going to be the 95 of Jordan Wright. Eighth is going to be the 62 of Les Levy. I don't remember how to say his last name. I know he's going to yell at me. Levy. All right. Ninth is going to be the 84 of Aspen Belvin. 10th is going to be the 02 of David Overstreet. 11th is going to be the 51 of Travis Elliott. 12th is going to be the 46 of Kelly Milam. 13th is going to be the 4 of Rick Seabrans. 14th is going to be the 91 of Ernie Williams Jr. And 15th is going to be the 7 of Josh Milam.
Jacob Sayers got him. In the 39 machine will be 16th. Derek Conley 17th. Dwayne Cooper in 18th. Ben Peterson 19th. And Hager in the 20th spot. 21st going to another rookie. That is Clement. Darren, thank you. Too many D names, too many Codys, too many Ds. Mark Vega in 22nd. 23rd going to Kinzer. 24th going to the astronaut here, Alex Green. And Scott Bellum will finish in 25th. Cody Eldred will be also 26th. Chase Berry 27th. 28th going to Josh Durham. 29th, Brandon Beckrow. Glenn Bundren will be 30th. And our last car in the running order will be Brad Ray in 31st spot. So guys, thank you very much for joining us here tonight. I hope everyone enjoyed the show. I know I did. And Randy, as always, man, thank you so much for joining me. Before we go,
No problem.
Do you have any last words?
I don't. Nope.
All right. Enjoy your vacation. Saying that bitterly because I'm jealous. All right, guys. Y'all have a good night, and thank you for joining us.